Welcome to Optimum Community Center. I'm Colette Norton. Today we have Jason Pullen, certified personal trainer. This time, Jason will take you through a workout using dumbbells. I hope you find this workout helpful.
In today's video, we will do a strength training workout with the use of hand weights. Strength training is good because it not only increases muscle size, but it's also good for joint health, and it also increases bone density. If you don't have hand weights at home, you can use canned goods, or you can use empty water bottles filled with a heavier substance, or you can even use bean bags. What we'll do is go ahead and get into our warm-up to increase circulation and warm the muscles up. What I want you guys to do is put your hands on your hips, and then we're slowly going to rotate through our neck and look over our right shoulder. Really going through the full range of motion, coming back center and repeating on the left side. Trying to turn your neck as far as you can. And then we're gonna come back center, and then we'll go through this stretch a few more times, really loosening up the neck. And the last time, and stop. From here, we'll go ahead and let our arms drop down. Let's elevate, let's get in an upright position while engaging our core. We're going to elevate our shoulders, rotate them back by squeezing our shoulder blades, and then circle back around through the front. And then repeat the process a few times, taking the shoulder through the full range of motion. This stretch is good not only for the major shoulder muscles like the delts, but it's also good for the stabilizer muscles deep within. This helps protect your rotator cuff. So let's reverse, and then we'll go in the opposite direction. Making sure we are doing what we are intending to do. Okay, next, we'll raise our left foot off the ground about 4 or 5 inches. We will pretend that our big toe is a pencil, and we'll draw circles in the air. And I want you to try to make those circles as large as you can. Our ankles are our base of support, so we really want to make sure we focus attention on warming that up first. Okay, so repeat and go in the opposite direction. This helps prevent muscle cramps while you're engaging in exercises. So we're gonna lower that foot down and raise our left foot off the ground a few inches. With our big toe again, repeat, drawing some circles. And then reverse and go in the opposite direction. Okay, so from here, we're going to stand up. Now we will start to march in place, starting off with our right foot. And then we're just gonna raise up as high as we can. And if you want an added stretch, then you can squeeze at the top. This is good because not only does it help out warm the muscles up of the hips and the legs, but it also helps improve coordination and balance. So if we kind of pay attention right now, we're looking at our posture, making sure that we're keeping a neutral spine. And we do that by making sure we're engaging our core and making sure our shoulders are down and back. We're looking good. Okay, so I think we're nice and warmed up now. So what we'll do is reach down and grab our dumbbells. We'll go ahead and scoot to the edge of our chair, maintaining a neutral spine by engaging our core, rotating our shoulders back and down. And then we're going to lift off and go ahead and stand up. And then we're going to bend at the hips and then sink back down to our squat again. And raise, squeezing our glute at the top, and then sit. And we'll do this a few more times. Squeezing your glute at the top. Let's focus on our breathing. We're going to breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. Breathe in, okay? Let's go ahead and add in some curls with these. So while we're standing, palms facing each other, we're going to curl, bringing the dumbbells up to our shoulders, and then slowly releasing. Sit back down. Let's do another curl and release. We'll do a few more of these to really get us a nice full body workout. 2 more. And last one. Okay? So from here, let's go ahead and place our dumbbells back on the ground. We will kind of scoot to the edge of our chair a little bit. We don't want our backs on the chair. Maintaining a neutral spine in an upright position. Interlock your fingers. Place your hands behind your head. We're gonna focus on working our core here. So what I want you to do is with your right elbow, I want you to raise your left knee at the same time, squeeze your core, and try to bring them into contact. And repeat on the opposite side. Breathe in on the way up. Breathe out as you contract. Breathe out. Let's do a few more of these. Really squeezing the core, trying to make the elbow and the knee come into contact. Last one. Okay. So from here, we're going to grab one dumbbell. We'll start off on our right side, so we'll lean over a little, scoot over to the right side of our chair. With an upright position, we're going to lean at the waist, dropping the dumbbell down close to the ground. We're gonna squeeze the side of our core, bringing ourselves back upright. And let's repeat. We don't want twisting while we're doing this, so I'm not going this way. I'm not going this way, I'm going right down to the side. And then we're coming back up. Really squeezing the core at the top. And squeeze. Really feel those obliques working. This is another muscle that's often neglected, so it's good when we can pay attention to it. Okay, so let's take our dumbbell and we're going to switch hands, scoot over to the other side. You can place your right hand on your hip for support, and let's lean over at the waist, dropping the dumbbell down to the ground. And squeeze your ab, bringing the weights back upright. And squeeze. Really forming a mind and body connection so you are controlling what your body is doing. 2 more. Last one. Give it all you have. What we've done so far is we've worked out our legs, we've done our core. So now we will do our transition and do legs again, and then we'll finalize with a little bit of arms and shoulders. So grab your dumbbells again, we'll scoot to the edge of the chair. Let's go ahead and dig in through our heels and press up. On the way down this time, what I want you to do is bring the weight right out front as you sit and hold it there, and then stand back up. Same squat motion. This time we're just elevating the weights in front of us. This is good for coordination and balance. It just helps out everyday living that much more. Imagine picking up a heavy object in front of you. Well, that's what we're doing here. Let's do a few more of these. Really focused on your breathing here, making sure you're finding a rhythm. And we'll do one more. And stop. So from here, let's place one of our dumbbells in the chair. And we'll walk around to the back side of our chair. We'll place a hand or an elbow on the back of your chair for support. Arms in parallel with your abdomen. I want you to extend at the elbow, bringing the weight directly back, okay? And let it drop, and then extend. Making sure you're controlling the weights the entire range of motion. When you bring the weights to its full extension point, I want you to squeeze those triceps to get a good burn in the triceps. Let's do a few more on this side, and then we'll switch to the other side. Good job. I like your form. Okay, switch sides. Elbow or hand on the chair, arms parallel with our bodies, And we're extending the weight straight back and squeezing at the top. We want to avoid swinging our arms while we're doing this, so we want to keep our elbows kind of locked into position. And we'll do a few more of these. And then we will come back to the front of our chair for our last exercise. So let's go ahead and have a seat on the edge of our chair at this time. And get to a position where you're comfortable. We don't want to fall out. And then we want the dumbbells to fall by our sides, palms facing forward to protect our shoulder joint. And then we're going to bring the weights up and then down. I want you to make sure you focus on keeping your spine in a neutral position while doing this exercise and making sure you're keeping your shoulders back and down as well. So only thing we're using to move this weight are our shoulder muscles. We'll do a few more of these, really driving it in and feeling the shoulders work. Making sure our posture is maintaining an upright position. And then last one. Okay, and we can drop the weights. For those of you following along, if you would like to perform this workout again, you can. When you progress over time, you will either add more reps or you can add more weight or both. And also stay tuned because the next one we'll work on different body groups.